You may say that this is some positive thinking rubbish and I am responsible for my own life. It's just a way of, being all flowery. But guys, there's a difference between proactivity and positive thinking. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Mental Fitness with Neha, the workout for your mind. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's basically a book that gives you 7 habits to become a more effective person. So the entire principle of the book is that to be an effective person and to create any sort of external change, you need to first change internally from within. And that is where your habits come. Habits are nothing but consistent subconscious patterns that we run every single day. And these habits often don't serve us. For example, procrastination. The good news is that we can take these old self-repeating habits and replace them with new empowering ones to become more effective people. Let's get into it. Habit number 1. Be proactive. Proactivity is the idea that you are responsible for your own life. So the word responsibility itself has the ability to respond. Between what happens to you and your response to it is this great freedom and power to choose your response. And therefore our behavior is a function of our decisions and not of our conditions. At this point, you may say that this is some positive thinking rubbish and I am responsible for my own life. It's just a way of, being all flowery. But guys, there's a difference between proactivity and positive thinking. So imagine that a bus is coming from here, okay? Now I know this bus is coming. Positive thinking is saying that this bus will have no effect on me. All thinking positive thoughts and the bus is just going to hop over me or something like that. But proactivity is saying that, hey, I know this bus is coming. I know the reality. So you know what? I'm just going to step out of its way. So proactivity is literally knowing that you have a choice and making that choice. Habit number 2, begin with the end in mind. It's very easy to get caught up in an activity trap and people just get busy being busy. But what if you climb to the top of the ladder, like you get to the top, but only to realize that all this while it's been leaning against the wrong wall. So you're working towards somewhere you don't want to go. Begin with the end in mind advocates that we should start with a clear idea of where we are going and why we're going there. So you can either live reactively, which is living off scripts handed to you by other people, that's friends, family, society, or you live proactively and you write your own script based on your values and things that matter to you. Habit number 3, put first things first. So if habit number 1 says you're the programmer, habit number 2 says write the program you want, habit number 3 is run the program, live the program. Habit number 3 emphasizes that after we determine our values, what is important to us, and we set goals based on our values, we must have the discipline to actually follow through on actions that will get us closer to achieving our goals. The book also has this brilliant matrix called the time management matrix, which I will make a completely different video on. But in essence, what it says is that we often get caught up doing things that are urgent. So like responding to that email, which is urgent right now, paying the bills, picking up the phone, which is ringing literally in your hand. But in this urgency, in focusing on things that are urgent, we forget actions that are important but not urgent. For example, working out or like reading or like anything, investing in yourself that normally brings you closer to your goals that you've set in habit 2. You just ignore all this because it's not urgent. So habit number 3 is just saying that you must inculcate the discipline to do activities that are not only urgent but also those that are important to achieving your goals. Habit number 4, think win-win. This habit basically focuses on having an abundance mentality, and that is realizing that there is enough in this world for everyone. People with a scarcity mentality literally just can't be happy for others because they think if that person's winning, that means I must be losing. So you should be able to genuinely be happy for others and realize that there's enough for everyone. Habit number 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Have you ever had a moment where you're just complaining to your friend or something that, this happened to me, and the person just goes, I completely understand what you're saying, the same thing happened to me, and then they start telling their story. So as human beings, we're so hell-bent on giving people good advice that we often fail to understand the problem in the first place. Habit number 5 focuses on developing empathetic listening, which is listening with the intent to understand, not with the intent to reply. Habit number 6, synergize. This habit is entirely built on habit 4 and 5. The essence of synergy is that if we understand each other's differences, if we build on each other's strengths and compensate for each other's weaknesses, then we can come up with a solution that is better than anything that any of us could have come up with individually. So people normally see 2 options, my option or the wrong option. But what if you work together and actually capitalize on each other's differences and create a third option which is better for everyone. Habit number 7, sharpen the saw. This habit is about preserving and enhancing your greatest asset, which is yourself. There are obviously 4 domains: physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. And you need to keep investing in yourself in all these 4 domains so that you can, continuously grow as a human being and perform the other 6 habits effectively. So for your physical growth, obviously you work out, eat healthy, and all of that. For your mental domain, you read, you journal. In spirituality, you probably meditate or do some practice that is spiritual to you. And in the social and emotional domain, you practice empathy, you serve people, you build meaningful relationships. So definitely carve out time to invest in yourself, because it's literally the thing that keeps you going and it'll enhance all the other domains of your life. So that was in essence the 7 habits of highly effective people. Now that you've seen this video, you know that you're the creator of your life, you're responsible, blah blah blah. But what about your friend who has not seen this video? So one obvious solution is that you send this video to them. But another solution genuinely is that you can help script other people. A lot of people are living on scripts that other people have handed to them, friends, family, and they've been so brainwashed and lost that they don't know their values, what drives them. What you can do is you can believe in them, empathize with them, and encourage them to be proactive and make them realize that they are also proactive people with the freedom and ability to choose the kind of life they want to live. Online, if I were to summarize habits 1, 2, and 3, is actually it's not my line. Stephen Covey has said this in the book that habits 1, 2, and 3 are about making promises to yourself and keeping them, and habit 4, 5, 6 are about involving others in your problem and coming up with creative solutions together. So remember that you are the creator of your life. You have the ability to choose. Take action today to be a more proactive person and just go live your life too. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then like it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next week with another video.